Jacob's working on it.
So ready?
Yeah.
Alright, gentlemen. Okay, so the sound is on. Just test it. Okay. Okay, Adam, hit the intro.
I fucked that up.
Welcome.
That could be the intro. Yeah.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Expressions of Wisdom podcast. I'm your host, Jacob.
I like that.
And I've got some really, really special guests today. Adam, take a seat on the couch. I have
Sit your fat ass down, boy.
I have my close mates from high school. I got Adam, I got Mikey, and I got PK. Boys, say hello to the audience.
Hi, audience.
Now, as you may have noticed if you're watching the video, Michael has a boxing glove. And this boxing glove is a part of an initiative that I've installed. It's called Nutshot Roulette. And
Don't we have to sign a waiver, bro?
and if anyone has any hot takes, Michael will be moderating that with Nutshot Roulette.
Let's go.
But gentlemen, first things first, just introduce yourself to the audience. So your name, your age, your address, your social security number,
Credit card.
Medicaid, passport.
yeah, passport, yeah. No, and just a little bit about what you do or what you've done and stuff.
Should we go down the couch?
Yeah, you start with
Okay, I'm Adam. I'm 22. I'm from the Cotswolds. I'm a multi-instrumentalist and a university graduate.
Let's go.
I'm Michael, I'm 22, from Sydney, and I study psychology.
I'm Prithvi, also known as PK. I've known Jacob since kindergarten. I'm 21 and I'm studying actuarial studies.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. And boys, I think we wanted to answer a particular question on the podcast today. And I think it's baffled generations and it's baffled real culture. Guys, is it possible to enjoy a night out with drinking?
Without
Without drinking.
Hey, bro.
That sounds like it.
Not John Roulette.
Yeah, the moderator.
Yeah.
Bit the own hand that feeds him.
My question is, if it is possible to enjoy a night out with drinking, how, and could I get a step-by-step guide of how you actually tell someone that you are not drinking without completely dying of shame?
Yeah.
Well,
And what's been that journey?
Yeah, I think I'm going to start with the journey.
Yeah.
Was that obviously when we're young, we want to go out, talk to people, meet people, talk to girls, and part of the culture in Australia especially is you have to drink lots, or you have to buy drinks, or you have to be associated and know what you like and don't like. And in the beginning, we definitely felt that way, but then as we progressed, we realized we didn't need to do that. And I guess we all have individual reasons why. We'll probably go through that. But yeah, so that's the stage we're at, where when we go out, we don't drink, or we don't buy drinks, and we don't feel the need to. And apparently this is a big shock to everyone. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, I feel as though it's kind of been it's kind of been controversial, right? Like I feel like when I first started going out and saying that it's a banana break. When I first started going out and saying like, oh yeah, I don't drink, there was a lot of shame associated. It was like a scary thing.
Same.
Yeah, 100%. So, PK, how did you what's been the journey there? What's that turned into?
Well, drinking, it tastes gross for me personally, and I realized I can do whatever I want to do sober that I wouldn't do drinking. So slowly but surely, going out with you boys and us not drinking, it just became funny to say no, I'm not drinking anymore. And like the more I started enjoying saying that, the more people wanted to enjoy hearing that, and the less shame I felt, and the more people thought, wow, this guy's fucking awesome. These guys are awesome. They don't drink, they have fun. And they're just lit, and I always just tell them, enjoy your night, have a safe night, make good choices, and I just walk off. So I've got to the point where I enjoy saying it, where I get less shame out of saying it than I would get out of saying I am drinking. So
Yeah.
That's how I've worked it out for myself.
Well, that's interesting. Like you enjoy it more, and people kind of respond kind of
People
positively.
now also enjoy hearing it more. Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah.
I've felt similar.
Yeah. So that's me.
So the question that I would ask, and by the way, everyone has to eat their banana.
I got my tray.
Okay, good.
I just
Oh, you're like, oh no.
You know, if I
Perfectly average sized bananas.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd say this is
above
quite
average.
big.
This is an above average banana.
What about you boys?
Yeah.
Just speaking on my
That's
not shot with that.
Probably 9 or 10 inches.
Yeah.
That's not 9
yeah.
inches.
This is above. This
Come
is
on,
well
Mike.
above-
Come
Come
on.
Mikey,
We're not all
bro.
endowed like you, bro.
Come on, Mikey, bro.
Just for the podcast, please, bro. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's
10
huge, it's
inches. 10 inches. Your hands are huge.
Oh, yeah,
Thank you, man.
We'll put it in here. So I guess I'd like to talk about just going out and joining nights out, because originally, like when you first go out, it's scary. You're not sure. I used to be a bit like judgmental, like oh blah blah blah, you know.
Yeah.
But it seems like that the more we've gone out, the more we've kind of enjoyed it and connected with people. And
Yeah.
I like to, because we've actually had a massive journey of just going out and socializing and having fun, and we have a collection of mini podcasts that we have done after every night out,
Yeah.
you know, of growth and journey. So I guess I'll hand it to the floor. What's that been like? What's the go there? What's it brought to your life?
Oh, well, I think it's good that we did it together. I don't think I could have done it on my own, so that's brought heaps to my life. Us doing it together brings so much support, makes you more confident in not drinking and just going out, having fun. And we've met so many people, we've had some cool stories, we've been invited to some cool parties, you know.
Yeah.
And it's worked out really well for us, so yeah.
Michael, I think you have a pretty awesome story about going out. Oh, you actually got many. You got many.
The filtered one, yeah.
Yeah, what's legal now. But yeah, part of it was like I came from the opposite end, so I enjoyed drinking. Like I enjoyed the taste of alcohol, and you know you enjoy what it does for you, because obviously it's an anti-anxiolytic. It decreases any self-consciousness that you have and allows you to be more free in the moment. And then, like as we were saying, part of what I think other people were shocked by, and what has been said to me, is like, how do you like have fun without it? And part of the almonds come out. So there's your nuts.
Yeah. No, not chocolate.
Yeah, so part of it was that in the beginning it was hard because you internalize a lot of what other people were saying. Like, am I actually having fun here? And you had to have that confidence in yourself to like stick through with a decision that you made. That kind of came about because, well, you guys didn't like the taste, so you guys weren't drinking as much. But then also the cost of it is insane.
Yeah.
Especially in Sydney.
Yeah.
And then also the health aspects of it, and then even just having hangovers or throwing up isn't that attractive anyway.
Yeah.
So
100%. I feel like you know, I'll still drink if it's like a sorry, I'll still drink if it's like a really special occasion. But you know, I think there's something really freeing about just going out there and having fun without it, and kind of just going and putting yourself out there and stuff. I let me just eat my almonds.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, you had to become more conscious, and then that ended up happening for a while, like, but then over time that went away.
Yeah.
Like it was weird for a while.
Yeah, it was short, and it wasn't that long. It was like maybe a couple nights out where we're like, oh, I'm me right now. I'm completely aware of everything. I'm not on any substances.
Wow.
So I just have to be myself, enjoy myself, and be confident in who I am. Part of what made it easy was realizing that everyone else was drunk. So you didn't really care. But yeah, having full consciousness then of what you were doing and the actions you were taking was definitely harder. But then in the long run, I think is way more beneficial, because obviously we've had so many amazing nights out. We can remember them all. We know we did. We made choices that we were confident in.
Yeah.
And we made intelligent choices that then led to even more fun things. I think we can all agree there.
You know, I was just going to say that I don't remember all my nights out, so if anyone questions me about
For legal reasons.
Disclosure, yeah.
For legal reasons. we don't remember
for
every
legal
night.
reasons, included in the disclaimer. But what I would say as well is that I feel like it's been an awesome kind of journey, and I think it's possible to enjoy your nights out and party and socialize kind of consciously and grow from it and make it a positive experience. And yeah, I think it's been good, guys. I'd like to play a little game now, and I have a few hats.
Oh, that's good.
So everyone just put one on. Okay.
Not questioning it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Forget it. I think just the other way around.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. So it's called
My
guess.
head's too big.
Bit of my head, yeah.
It's called Guess the Cake. It's called Guess the Cake. Guess what is cake? I'm from BuzzFeed.
Oh, okay.
Just the cake.
Yeah. So yeah, basically, so for video, I'll show you the pictures. For audio, you're just gonna have to imagine. Basically, there is a really realistic cake in front of us, or it is not a cake at all. But you have to guess whether it's cake or not.
What do we get if we win?
I have
A banana.
I have a little trophy
Oh,
prepared
no, I'm going for it.
that you will have to give back to me after. So it's for the championship, okay, gentlemen. So is this cake?
Yes.
Those are real Crocs.
Okay, so Adam's going real Crocs, and Mikey and
I'm going cake, bro.
you going
Okay.
cake?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, well,
I
gentlemen,
know cake when I see it.
we'll go cake.
What do
Yes, that is cake. That is
Hey,
correct.
bro.
That's correct.
Give me that trophy!
Alright, I'm leaning forward.
Okay, gentlemen,
I'm sweating.
is
For real.
this cake?
That's a
bananas.
banana, cuz.
Okay, so it's banana.
I know banana when I see one.
Go
So
on.
no, it isn't cake.
Oh damn!
See?
It was cake.
That was cake.
Oh, see that.
That was cake. That was cake. Okay.
This game is really demoralizing.
Gentlemen, is this cake?
What
I
is
don't
that?
even know
Is
what
that an
it is.
umbrella?
Nah, that's real fabric.
That's fabric.
No, I reckon that's cake.
So we've got one cake and
I'm going with fabric.
I'm saying no.
okay, so we're going no.
Oh.
Oh, so that was not cake. That was not cake.
Facts.
Now, gentlemen, is
Oh,
this
that's
cake?
cake.
That's
Yeah.
cake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's cake.
That's
Look how
toilet
thick
paper.
that is.
Yeah, that's it.
I want to find that.
That's
Even if
6
it's
ply
not.
toilet paper.
Even if it is cake, I still want mine.
Okay, so that was cake.
Oh, let's go.
You eat it after too.
Gentlemen, I think this is the last one. What is this cake? Is this cake?
Nah, that's a plan.
That's that looks like cake.
Is that a plant?
That's a plan, bro.
That's a plate.
Okay, so no.
I'm just going by ratio.
Hey,
Gentlemen,
yo.
that was cake.
I win then.
Oh.
That was cake.
Oh wait, who kept track of?
I didn't actually keep track of scores, so no one's
So
gonna.
the guy
no
the
one's
boxing
gonna-
club wins.
Yeah, give me the
So
trophy.
You can take the game hats off, the gamer hats.
Aw.
Unless you want to keep them on.
Well, since everyone took him.
Yeah, I feel.
Yeah. Can't
Yeah,
believe
guys,
that.
and okay. So my next question is just yeah, I'll put back the audio. My next question is how do you find your way in life, being a young person, like just for real?
Still doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still not sure.
Trust the process.
I suppose that. Yeah, I feel similar. I mean, here I am filming this experience. Yeah. But yeah.
I think this is evidence that we don't know what the fuck.
Yeah.
But I think that's okay.
I think it's good.
Yeah.
I
Like,
found
who does know?
exactly. You know, I found that like when I was young, like a couple of years ago, I thought I had to know, had to get it quick, and I had to rush. But now it's kind of switched to, you know what? Kind of have fun now, enjoy life now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I still have, I have a rough idea of where I'm going and what I'm doing. I don't always know my motivations for why I'm doing it, but I know that that's going to eventually be my life plan. That's how it's panning out. But right now, I am just having fun. I'm chilling. And you don't know for certain, but I don't have to know for certain. It doesn't bother me. Like, I know where I'm going. I'm going to end up doing just fine.
Yeah. I think that's so important.
And, like, we got good families. They support. And, like, that's everything. So even if you're confused at the end of the day, like, you still have that support from your friends, from your family, and it's good.
100% look to your friends and family.
Yeah.
Hey.
Sure.
I think the big thing is just to kind of relax, chill out, take it easy on ourselves, you know?
Yeah. What about you, Adzi? How you feeling?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to remind me the question.
I'm just what was the question, guys? It was like,
It was.
what do you do when you don't really know?
Yeah.
Like,
Do you know what you do in your life?
Yeah.
And how do you cope with not knowing?
I don't know. I don't want to say, because it's not in traditional sense meditation, but if you just sort of sit for yourself and quietly think about what's happening around you, what's happening inside you, I think it's a very easy and convenient way to learn about yourself. Is to just
Introspection.
yeah,
Just
a little
that.
bit.
I find that hard. I can't sit on my own and just like be with myself.
Yeah, that's because you're a TikTok addict.
Yeah. Nah, legit. I think it's melted my brain or whatnot.
Yeah.
Not even TikTok, but just shit like that.
Do you reckon it has? I reckon that
Yeah.
has.
Yeah. Because I think I was different when I was younger.
It's drip.
Yeah.
It's
Like
drip
in year
feed.
8 and 9, we
Instagram
didn't have-
Reels, YouTube
Yeah.
Shorts. It's a drip.
Yeah.
It's-
Like, used to be able to read like full length novels and stuff.
Right.
yeah.
That's true.
There has been a
The
change.
current me can't do
I don't
give me
think-
a reading
But
challenge.
I don't think it's irreversible. I think you can go back to it, but you got to be disciplined.
Yeah.
And you kind of have
But
to
it's
miss
so
out.
hard.
You kind of have to miss out on a bit of life. You got to sacrifice a bit.
Yeah.
I just feel I love the whole silence thing, but sometimes that silence comes like on a walk or when you're working out, you know.
That might be it then, yeah. Because I can't sit. I can, but I haven't. I find it hard. But you can play basketball and I feel like you feel better. You feel great. But you do something cool like that.
Yeah,
Maybe working out is the same thing.
just clearing the mind,
Yeah.
keeping it clear. Yeah. I brought a little kazoo along, and I thought we'd do a little kind of band recital. So, Adam, if you wanna grab the guitar, and then
buddy.
Michael, if you wanna grab an instrument as well.
I don't play.
Do you, how about I'll get you the second boxing glove?
Oh, I'll use them as a like.
You go, mate.
And then PK, if you could just grab that little ukulele.
I
There's
got you,
a
right,
little ukulele there.
We both playing this one.
Yeah, if we'd like.
Actually,
Actually,
you want to do that and I'll hit the bass.
okay, cool. I got the kazoo. I got the kazoo.
I got
Actually,
the
PK,
kazoo.
do you want to take the kazoo?
Yeah, sure.
There's no way for me to hold this without
So-
hitting the mic in the face.
The way that you play a
Just do
kazoo,
it.
the way, the way
I don't know what.
you
Spanish
basically
guitar style.
you speak. You gotta speak through that. You're gonna like basically shout into it. Yeah, go. go.
Flow.
You want to listen?
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
All right,
So
I'll
you got
give you.
some-
I'll give you a steady beat.
Yeah.
Like that? Like that?
Yeah, like that. That's
You tell me.
Does that sound
Yeah,
good?
slower or faster?
Alright, gentlemen, let's start with a C. Let's start with a C.
Oh, this is down tune.
Oh, my bad. Just fancy, bro.
Hey, what are you doing?
I don't know actually.
You blow the
No, it's this end.
Blood, what are you doing?
Take, it's this end, yeah?
Yeah, you have to blow into that end. It's that end.
Is it that end?
Try the other end. Try the other end.
You blow
No,
Nah.
Yeah.
Cut the video.
That was a lot of fun, guys. Let's let's now move on to the next segment of the show.
No, what used to say?
Hey, put my whip down.
It's a tiny guitar. It hasn't grown up yet.
You know, I've got a really long pistachio kind of bowl here.
Bro, I'm allergic to nuts.
Actually,
Yeah. I might die on this couch.
Nah,
right
he's
now.
capping.
there's no way. Oh, gentlemen, what's been like?
There's no way you're allergic to nuts, bro.
There's
no way.
Nuts on him, bro.
No, you're doing nutshell roulette.
Yeah.
You gave me the
Okay, I gave you the what's been interesting as of late for you?
Ooh.
This.
Yeah, this has been interesting.
Yeah, the concept of being recorded.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, I have done in the past, but not in this capacity. I
Yeah.
think there was a lot less talking, a lot more just being in the background, making some noise.
Yeah, because you made a lot of recordings with your dad and whatnot.
Yeah, abuse
Cheap shot.
Yeah, give that moderator.
What's your editor's name?
Yeah, it's Jacob.
It's Jacob.
It's Jacob.
Hey, Jacob.
Jacob, I think you're gonna get that shit.
Yeah. And you got some work to do. Editing, heavily edited podcast.
Heavily moderated.
So that's an interesting point that's kind of brought up. Like, I think for so long, I kind of hid myself off camera. And I definitely wouldn't have been this authentic and real on camera for so long. But I've found that the more authentic and true to myself that I've become, and like, it's just been more fun, man. And it's been really fun putting yourself out there. You know? So I just wanted to contribute that. By the way, I've got almonds if anyone would like.
Legend, man.
I'm a legend.
Michael.
Hey Jack, how you felt about this whole podcast journey? I'm good. You know I'm good. Thank you for it. How have you felt about doing this whole podcast thing? Asking people to be on a podcast, having to sit with them for an hour, and like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You know, I'm sure it's not always great, but maybe it is. Like, how have you come to that?
You know, I've kind of I've enjoyed just leveling up a little bit. I feel like I've become more authentic every time I've done it, you know?
Yeah.
And it does get more fun, and like I'm just having fun on the journey, and it has started to get a little bit of buzz. But in that first month, I uploaded a few episodes, but I didn't tell anyone. In fact, I posted on Instagram that I started a podcast. I didn't give anyone a link to it. And then eventually I found out that it was on Spotify under Jacob Boulus podcast, and I didn't even know that.
Someone made that?
No, apparently the thing that I'm using for
it does
it just uploads it.
Yeah.
Wait,
This
so
whole
it's on
time.
Spotify?
It's on Spotify, yeah.
Oh, thank God, because I've been listening to it
On the website.
That's good.
Yeah.
Bro made it on Spotify. Damn me
Yeah.
up, bro. That's huge.
For
Yeah.
real. It's been good.
I think you're gonna keep getting traction.
It's been fun,
Yeah.
bro. It's been fun.
How different is this episode going to be to the ones that you've normally done?
This is the most built different episode.
So this is like, you've never done a video?
This is not the
I
philosopher
put it this
Jacob
way.
that we've been listening to.
I've
on
had my professor on, and that was an awesome episode. But I did not give him a pair of boxing gloves to nut shot me. Nut shot roulette.
It's scary. I'm sitting next to him.
Hey.
That one hurt.
Oh man, that took my breath away.
No, bro.
Too much power in my hands.
Yeah.
I just woke up an hour ago. Not sure, bro.
Oh man, I'm recovering. Like, some almonds.
Put some ice,
Put
some ice, bro. Put some ice on you. I know that's why you brought it, bro.
Oh, for real.
That's tough.
For real. Yeah.
Like, how's musical been for you?
Musical
Yeah.
was such an awesome, fun, like authentic experience. You got to get out there, express yourself fully, met some awesome people. You know, a shout out to any of the cast and production who's listening. It was lots of fun.
You were
man.
funny, bro.
Oh,
We got to meet you like in first row.
These boys, a bit of context. These boys, they showed up on, it was opening night?
Yeah, opening night.
On opening
With
night.
your family.
With my family there. And they sat front row. And they showed up. And that was the most gratifying thing ever, just seeing you boys. When I walk out on stage, I see you three cheeky boys laughing.
You were in that opening number, weren't you?
Yeah. Adam, are you going to do a musical? Are you going to come?
Look, the last one that we did back in high school, it genuinely took years off my life.
It took years of your
It
life.
was unbelievably stressful. I've never been more nervous for anything in my entire life, and it was unbelievably stressful. And I still wake up having dreams like it hasn't happened yet, or it's like the night before. It's
Like you wake up sweating and shit.
Yeah. But once we got through, because that opening scene was literally you and me. Once we got past that, clear.
You're good.
Yeah.
I think that's a kind of bit of a metaphor and a thing for life, like just getting past that first kind of thing, you know? Like like PK or Mike, like Has been ever been something that you just had to get past that first thing and then you're through sort of thing, or
Everything.
everything?
Yeah. Gym, sport, going out. Like we had to get some momentum, and then we didn't stop.
Yeah.
And we went through, and it's just like, let's do this all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why haven't we been doing this? It's awesome, you know. So
Mhm.
I think that's with a lot of life.
Yeah. And even for you for basketball, PK.
Hmm. Yeah, bro, you got me into that.
Yeah.
I was at your house for some reason in
Yeah.
the middle of the day. You just finished the shift at work, and we were like, damn, what can we do? And like, let's play ball. And we went ponds, and
Yeah.
that was good. That was like 2 years ago.
And you just taking it by the horns and flew.
Now I just use it, and it's fun, and like, I'm still getting my ankles broken, but it's good, you know. Like, it's been a lot of fun. It's actually changed my life.
Yeah.
Like little things like that will change your life.
Yeah.
And once in your mind you hold on to these things, like they will take you places.
That's beautiful.
So if you stay with it, like, yeah, and it's just a hobby, but it brings you so much confidence. And I know some of the Pons boys might watch this and like fuck your shit still, but it's been good for me, honestly. So that's all that matters, right? At the end of the day, like it's boosted me up. So in all facets of my life. Like, I reckon if I sat a job interview before playing basketball and after playing basketball, I just have more confidence because I play basketball. You know what I mean? Like, it's random.
Yeah.
But little things like that will help you in other places of your life. So,
Oh, certainly. It's so important. Hey, like,
but you got to break through. You got to do it, and you got to break through.
you gotta push beyond. it.
Yeah. So, and a lot of people won't. And there's a lot of things in my life that I'm still not breaking through. So,
You know, it's funny because I've found that just our friendship
yeah.
it actually helped me to break through and push through on a lot of things.
Yeah.
You know your boys support you and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Like what? Like help you break through what?
Well, just like even like musical and stuff. Like
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
yeah.
But we all, Jake, when you do something, we all know you're gonna do it. Like,
Man.
like we're there to support you, but it looks like you're doing it on your own.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like you didn't need our support. you
No,
know?
honestly,
Yeah.
I take it to heart every time.
That's good, that's
It
good.
empowers me, man.
And more importantly, you look and sound happy when you do this sort of thing,
Yeah, bro.
which makes us happy.
Your boys are
Yeah.
beautiful. I love your boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mikey,
Oh no.
you were
Watch out, he's gonna
Yeah.
go up, bro.
Yeah.
I've been hitting up for something you said. I haven't even said anything wrong, bro.
I consider Mikey a philosopher king. And yeah, as you've seen on your birthday card. Mikey, you were reading a book called The Art of Loving.
Yeah.
Eric Fromm. Could you tell us a bit about that?
Well, it was written a while ago. It was by Eric Fromm, who was a psychoanalyst and philosopher. It's a very short book. It's like 100 pages. But essentially, the book is saying that the modern conception of love is incorrect. That it's just, well, the modern conception is that it's a trading of commodities or it's a feeling. Whereas, so like a feeling that you get inside you, that takes you by whim or all of these things, or it's something that you like trade to get some good out of someone else. And Eric Fromm's argument through the book is that it's something that you actually have to work on, and it isn't art. And like any art, or you have to practice it, you have to show discipline towards it, commitment, and value it above all things if you want to be good at it. So it's a bit more, it's a different conception than one that we've been raised on by Disney movies and all of these things,
Yeah. So true.
where you just fall in love. Whereas this one, I think it's far more that you can create love.
I feel like the cool thing about that is that to enjoy life, to enjoy love and these things, it takes effort, putting yourself out there, going for it. You know, it's important. Like it's powerful that we know that we can't. It's not like you're just gonna fall in love. It's not like you're just gonna fall into a like epic life or like. I think I've started to realize that it's a decision every time. Make the decision.
It is, and that's
And
what
practice it,
that's what
you know?
Fromm says, that at the end of the day, because he talks about different forms of love. Like obviously, motherly love is different from a romantic or sensual love.
You know.
Oh,
No. I don't think you hurt yourself. I do need the boss.
Or
Thank you. I deserve that. Thank you. Continue. Yeah.
or like a love between friends, or a love for various other hobbies in your life.
Mm.
But yeah, like when you say to someone that you love them from misconception, is that now you've oriented towards them a decision to be with them and commit to them, through thick and thin, which to so many people like, oh yeah, that's obvious, but it's good to be reminded.
I love that because it's like let's have a commitment towards life and loving life. Be with our lives.
It's discipline. Like it's you got to be disciplined if you want something, and if you want to start loving it.
Yeah.
Like it's you're not just gonna. Whoop, I'm in love with this now. Like I'm in love with my life and my work. Like you discipline, you build it up.
Okay, talking about discipline. Just over the last 3 months, you've been studying like a weapon.
Been studying my ass off for one of these exams for it's like an accreditation for what I'll be doing later on in my life, and it's taught me discipline. Like I have been disciplined for this kind of thing before, but getting back in tune with it, it's been nice. It's stressful, but it's a good kind of stress. Like not all stress is bad, and having a routine is good. Like studying every day, kind of, has been good. Like building that discipline for a hard, rigorous test has been good. Yeah.
That's nice. And talking to you, Adam, like the discipline of like playing music and like practicing that thing, what is some insights that you could share?
The only thing that I probably have to offer that's anything different than what's been said is that you find a way to enjoy it. A lot similar, I suppose, to what Prithvi said. Yeah, is to find a way to enjoy it. I probably practice with the guitars or bass at home for about an hour a day. But that hour is not just one block, sit down, rigorously do it. It's maybe 20 minutes, I'll have the motivation, and then just sort of sit, learn something new, take a break, have something to eat, and come back, do another 20 minutes, come back, do another 20 minutes. And some days it's like that, some days it is that hour-long block, and then rarer still are the days where I just don't feel like doing it, and then I don't do it. But that is what that process is like for me, at least. A little less regular, but I suppose some kind of discipline in a way as well. Yeah.
Beautiful. Adam, could you play a little interlude? We're going to do another round of Is This Cake?
Oh, beautiful.
Is this cake?
Let's go.
Okay. Gentlemen, is this cake?
No.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely not.
Okay, so
I haven't
it's
been
not?
wrong yet. It's definitely cake.
Absolutely not.
Okay, so who's saying yes? Then?
I'm going for yes.
Yes, it's cake?
I can't see.
Have you done this before, by the way? Like, are you prepared?
No.
Okay.
Is that cake? Who's the cake?
No, that's not cake.
Not cake?
For
Not
sure,
cake?
absolutely
For sure,
not.
cake. Yeah.
Okay, so we've got 2 no's and 1. Okay, so it is not cake. That was just a shoe. That was it.
Yeah.
No. Is this cake?
Yeah, for sure.
No, absolutely
I
not.
don't even know what that is.
It was like soap.
I'm gonna say that is cake. I'm gonna say that is cake. I'll jump in just to throw it. There we go.
It is.
Oh, let's go.
Okay, what about
this is a
one?
hard game to play, bro. Like,
I know it's
it feels
difficult.
very locked.
There are very skilled cakemen out there.
Oh.
What about this?
This is not cake because the knife is pressing the key.
Okay, so no.
Yeah.
Yes, that's correct. It was not cake. And
Adam's got cake, bro.
Adam, you caked up. You caked up.
Caked up, bro.
Is this cake?
Probably. I've said yes to all of them.
No, I said no to every single one.
Okay, is it?
Mine
Sure,
is
yeah.
the decider.
Okay, so that was not cake. It was just
I don't even know what
it was a yoga mat apparently.
Okay.
Allegedly.
No.
Oh.
Allegedly.
That's so hard.
it sounded
The
painful.
disappointment in his own game.
Does anyone want to wear the beanie?
You want to go for it?
The boxing gloves.
That's you, bro.
That's a bit of a Rocky Balboa beanie.
Amazing.
Respect it.
I think we're probably gonna wrap this up. But before I wrap it up, do you have any final thoughts? And Adam, if you could just grab the guitar, preparing for the outro. Oh, PK's got it.
I got you, bro.
Thanks, bro. Do you have any final thoughts, things that you'd love to say to the world, or things that you want to just, you know?
I can't throw a question out.
Yeah, go for it.
So me and Adam were low-key talking about this in the car, like, so you're perfectly happy, life's going good,
Yeah.
you're still anxious and depressed. Like, is that a thing? Have you guys experienced that? Everything's going well,
Yeah,
Like- as well as it could be. And right now, I'm not feeling that way, but I have felt that way before. So, like, what is that?
Well, you know what? I'll have a crack.
Yeah, have a crack.
That it's like I don't think you are perfectly happy then, because I feel, but sometimes I felt happy and depressed, or happy and anxious. Like I've just been very peaceful with my. I'm feeling anxious and I'm feeling very.
You just sit
peaceful.
with it, yeah.
Yeah. What about yourself, boys?
Well, you know, it's like that beauty and sadness thing. I don't know, like, I think you can only experience one at a time, like one feeling at a time. So you just have your highs and lows, I guess, and that's completely normal.
It's like the feelings are trying to push in line. You're like, no, mate, one at a time, one at a time.
But it's that, yeah, it's natural. Like, so everything in your life can be going perfectly. You know, good job, hot girlfriends.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey! Breaking
Who's listening right now? Who's listening right now? Hey.
Sorry for everyone's ears.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
not my fault. These guys are apes.
Yeah.
Oh, we're all apes.
There's plenty of the apes.
Yeah.
Couch of the apes.
Catch of the apes.
Catch of the apes.
That could be a cool name for a
I knew
podcast.
it would catch
Yeah.
ape.
Catch of the apes.
Abraham Lincoln.
No, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, everything could go up. But like,
Ape.
yeah,
Ape Lincoln.
there's always the possibility that something could be going wrong that you don't know about, you know, and it's a snake in the garden. So your body or your mind just stays vigilant to that, and it's fine. Don't recognize it as, or don't label it as a bad feeling. Just be like, all right, is this a legitimate concern? If it is, we'll address it. If not, then continue about your happy days.
Yeah.
How do you address it?
Well, it depends on what it is, I suppose. Like,
Yeah.
if you have an exam coming up, study for it, or
Yeah.
if
Okay.
maybe you're stressed about the exam, maybe you do need a break. Depends.
Yeah.
I don't know, financial problems.
Just deal with it.
Yeah, just
confront that shit.
deal with it, but then deal with it in a manner that you're capable of. And if you need help, then reach out.
Ask for it. Yeah.
There's always someone there, even if you just Google it.
Yeah.
Like, there's always something. There's
knowing
helplines
when
if
to
it
reach
gets
out
that
is
low.
good, eh?
I think reaching out.
Because a lot of people don't. Because they got their egos.
Also intend that knowing when to reach out to someone
Yeah.
who may.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot of today. There's the big thing about what's the word I'm looking for? What was the event they made us do?
Are you okay?
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Which the idea behind is a good thing, where the event itself might seem a little bit disingenuous and all that, but
Yeah.
the idea itself is a good thing, and it's a good thing to reach out to someone if for whatever reason you suspect that something might be wrong, and all they have to do to rectify that is say, yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah. But I guess it's also like asking for directions. Like,
Yeah.
there's some part of you that's like, I don't want to ask, because like there's an anxiety in it. Like you might get judged, or it's
Yeah.
awkward, or someone might not understand what the question or what you're trying to communicate, especially if you're like overseas or anything.
Oh yeah, if there's something like a language barrier, or culture barrier.
Yeah. But then that's the same with, you know, if we're talking about like non-practical problems, like, you know, how to, I don't know, change a light bulb.
It's not easy. Guys, can I just share something?
Yeah.
I was over there and I was trying to convince Dad to come in here and sit down and then act as if it was me.
That would be great. What do you say?
I said no. Leave me alone. Yeah. Continue. Sorry.
Lost my train. Yeah. So, but that's the same with like, if we're going to talk about emotional problems of reaching out. The ability to communicate your emotions is obviously something very difficult, but I feel like, well, I don't feel like it's pretty well supported. That if you can label your emotions and identify them, and say where they're coming from, then you can then work on your practical solution. But obviously, there's anxiety around that as well, that you won't be understood. But that's a lot of anxiety, not getting understood. Like even with your podcast, you're trying to communicate ideas, and the anxiety around that was probably like, will people want to hear my ideas? Will they understand my ideas?
Well, can I
even performing music, can I convey or represent who I'm trying to represent properly, or produce my own thing properly?
Can I share my take on that and what's allowed me to do it? Is that I'm just gonna essentially say hang my junk out there, and basically
with a boxing pass.
I know that was
sauce, bro. Yeah.
And the cool thing is that you don't even need anyone to really, you know, and like it doesn't really matter. And every time someone listens, it's the most beautiful, amazing thing because someone just listened.
Yeah.
Originally, I had that expectation of like, oh, you know, like we're gonna be good and this, that. And as I've realized that it's really a trash take, it's made it so much more fun. And I'm hanging out my junk, hanging out the junk. That's my.
How'd you like do that, bro? How'd you learn to hang out your junk? like who taught you that?
You know, I feel like every time I have hung out my junk, it's led to more rewards. Yeah, I've been rewarded.
That's good. Yeah.
I've been.
No, it's actually good.
You know what I mean? I feel
both
like
literally and metaphorically.
Oh yeah, for real.
I feel like
Pulled a Mandarin out your ear.
Did you not see when he was feeding it to me before?
What the fudge?
my message is to hang out your junk fearlessly.
Okay. Yeah.
Even if your junk is
alright.
below average. Below average.
Yeah.
Hey man, look at No.
He's on this one. Yeah.
Bro, if there's anything I take away today, like, you know, I'll try that out. You know, like hanging out your junk, being okay with it,
hang out your
putting
junk.
yourself out there, right? Yeah.
I feel like life is like a mandarin. You gotta rip into the hard stuff so you can get into that.
Let's go. Look at you, bro.
The philosopher.
The philosopher queen, bro. King was taken.
Michael?
No, I'm good.
I'm
Sure?
good, bro.
Yeah, I'm good.
You know how I am.
Yeah.
I'm ready for that Eljon now.
I didn't know you were chill like that.
Yeah.
If you don't already know, I'm taking the boys. We're going to El Jano right after this.
Can we do it? I didn't know we were chill like that.
I didn't know you chill like that.
Thanks, bro.
Gentlemen, we'll probably call that a wrap. Now, if you would like to
Stop playing.
get in contact with PK, Michael, or Adam, just let me know, and I'll transfer you their snap. Besides Michael.
Yeah.
No snap. We'll transfer the Instagram.
Inside.
We're trying to grow our Instas.
We're trying to
Yeah, so and we'll do that. But besides that, gentlemen, it's been a real pleasure. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, Jake.
Thanks for tapping us up.
Wonderful.
Thank you,
Mum.
Adam. Everyone, let's just apologise to our mums. Sorry, Mum.
Sorry, Mum.
Adam, could you hit the outro song?
Okay, yeah. So I was supposed to have some prepared for this, but I am unreliable. So this is.
Let's get it right in his face.
Hey, I'm the buffalo.
This is Master of Puppets.
No way.
That's so
Let's call that a cut, baby.
Peace.
Peace, King.